That's not fucking £9. Oh. Ooh. It's one of the better ones. Took a while, a little moving around, chopping and changing tactics. Finally, oh. Back now. That's a lump, that is. That's a big one. John! On the good old OSG wiggle worm from Mr. Bafton. That is an absolute unit of a fish. Just about got in the net. That's a double easy all day long. Just about to get this one back now. Absolute unit of a fish this is. I'm going to try and get him out. A quick photo. Oh, that's massive. That's easy double figure. That's about £12, that is easy. Let's get him back. Look at the girth on that, the shoulders on it. Easy double figure fish that is. Look at the thickness on it. Give him plenty of time to go back. There's the shoulders on that. So, I've been pretty quiet on the recording at the minute. It hasn't really been tough going for me. It's just everything I'm doing, I'm hooking fish and just not turning it into a fish on the bank. Lots and lots of follows with the OSG damsel. Put the indicator out using 2 flies earlier on. Had a bit of a nightmare snagging, tagging. It was all tying up on itself and etc, etc. Loads of excuses, but anyway, took 5 minutes out, set the rods back up, put an OSG wiggle worm, white wiggle worm, about 5 foot under the indicator, and I've got a little orange headed black buzzer above, which is fishing about 2.5 feet under the indicator. I've just come for a move up the bank now, and pretty much third cast just hooked that absolute slab of a fish. So put it on John scales, £12, 8 ounces. So that's possibly, I haven't weighed any of my previous fish up here. I've had double figure fish, but I'd say that was my biggest fish up here so far. Wide, deep, long, what a fight that was in. So fingers crossed, might not just be a day of quantity, we'll hopefully have quality instead. So I'm happy just having that one fish, that one big fish. As I say, what an absolute monster that was. And I've been here stocking fish with the owner that are bigger than that. So be nice to get into one of those other bigger ones. They were pushing 18 to 20 pound. This fish 16, I'd say 14, 16, 18 to 20, that kind of size fish. And that fish there was absolutely massive. So fingers crossed now. Using this technique under the indicator might just tease a few of the bigger fish out. Hopefully there's lots of fish 2 foot under the water chasing flies. There's a few people here today stripping flies in. I've had good numbers of fish so far already. I got here at about 10 o'clock, dropped the kids off to school, so it's one of these little quick short sharp sessions. And I'm absolutely over the moon already, so I cannot complain with that at all. Just a quick run through what I normally use. It's the same Vision Still Maniac rods, 10 foot 7 weight, Still Maniac reel. It's an Airflow 40 plus expert line, floating line. Like a 12 pound of Airflow G3 tippet. The indicator is around about 5.5 feet from the point fly, which is the OSG wiggle worm, and then about 2 foot up from that, 2.5 foot up, a little orange headed buzzer. So on the other rod then, intermediate line, just to cover other aspects of the water if it needs be. Airflow again, 40 plus, intermediate. Vision Still Maniac 7 weight 10 foot rod, Still Maniac reel again. On that rod I've gone for 8 pound G3 fluorocarbon, and an OSG damsel on its own this time. So it's lots and lots of fish right in close. So at the start, I think they were tigers or spartics looking at them, judging on previous sessions I've had here. Cast out to them, and typical, they were nibbling at the wiggle worm tail, not quite taking the whole lot in. They were just literally coming up, cruising up to it, having a little nibble, and then spitting it back out. So hopefully there's more to come. Probably just gonna have one cast now with the indicator set up. I'm just gonna go back onto the intermediate and slowly creep the OSG damsel in, I think. So we can get one last good cast out. Oh yeah. Pull the line out, that is. It's got fish all over it. Hopefully. There's lots of fish moving. Lots and lots of fish moving on the surface. Big bow waves every now and again. Must be a hatch or something on. these fish to be chasing. Earlier on they did seem to favour chasing a fly. Although I had that big one on the indicator. Just out there now in front. Massive bow wave. Absolutely massive. From where I started and finished, then I went for about 30 yards. So, this fish in front of me rising. They're taking something. So, hopefully we can tease one out now on the indicator, one last one. Lots of fish out on the surface out there, so I think maybe a damsel. Oh, I just missed that. No, I didn't. Here we go. Oh, it's a good fish. This is a good one. Where's he going? Oh, I haven't got my net. Ugh. He's sliding down the bank here. Got a bend and it's still me neck. Another decent fish. This is about 6-7 pound. Oh, I don't know. That's a bit bigger. It's another slab, that is. It's another slab of fish, that is. That's more 7-8 pound half fish. So we can get the camera down and we get a decent picture of him. Oh, let's get him water again. Oh, what a fish this is again. We're on the money today. Oh, it's another 6-7 pound fish easy, that is. Get him back. Look at the width on these fish. And an absolute slab. Really. So here's me saying a famous last cast on the indicator, and it buries under with a nice 6 or 7 pound fish, rainbow again. So I'm gonna stick with it for 5-10 minutes. There's plenty of fish moving in front of me, so it'd be a little bit little rude not to keep it on. As I was talking of turning it off, swapping it over, sorry. I had a little bite, and then on that other cast then resulted in a fish. So we'll give it 10 minutes, see if we can pull anything out, and then we'll go back to the damsel. Here we go. That didn't take long.
I don't think that is a rainbow, but could be wrong.
I think he is. Fish have been holding in here all morning. Didn't take long though. There was our second cast, third cast on the old OSG damsel again. Scrapping hard, mine don't want to come in. Yeah, they have been holding up in here all morning. Been wanting to chase as well.
You can hell of a fight with one,
Yeah, I say little, he's three pound fish.
well, yeah.
So that's the old start. Old from the start, this is.
Big one, give him a good fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Knew straight away. Just took off. He don't want to come in.
Only caught a nice one last one for £4.
Yeah. Do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go back. Just totally give us. That's what, an heart attack or something, I don't know.
Probably looked at John's face. Let's just get the damsel out to him, leave him in the net. Barb the sucks. Come straight out. He's all wrapped up in his mouth somehow. Mess about them. Drag them out. Gone. Another 3 pound fish. Cracker. So, here was our fish. Pretty quick on the damsel. The OSG damsel again. Second cast or third cast, I think it was. It was in the middle of talking to the owner. Rainbow, about 3 pound. So, I've got about 20 minutes left now before I gotta go. So, just chucking the indicator back on. 2 worm patterns. Mr. Buffton's wiggly worm on the point. One of Ricky Davis's ecstasy worms. Fair play to him. Tied a few up for me. Nice little surprise. The last time I seen him, he gave me a few. So that's like a salmon kind of pattern. It's like a pinky kind of colour, flesh looking kind of colour. So that's about 2.5 foot under the indicator, and the white wiggly worm is then about another 3 foot under. So we're looking about 5.5 foot in total. And we're just going to put it out in the middle. Use any fish willing. Nice long cast just to the side of looks like a bit of weed. It's come to the surface and started floating. I have noticed a lot of the Spartaks and tigers, if we look closely enough with your Polaroids on, you will see them cruising around, and it is a fair few of them just sat in the weeds, just waiting to ambush prey, food on the way past. But it does look like these fish are chasing fry, possibly, I'd imagine, this time of year. It is just massive bow waves along the surface. Just the only thing I can really think it could be a small fry on the surface. So, if we catch any more fish, I'll bring you back. If not, if you haven't already subscribed, give us a subscribe please. and a like and a comment. If there's anything you'd like me to be doing, something different, or any particular methods you want me to cover, I'll give it a go. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks again.